Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I want to say it's a pleasure to see you once again. And this is Practice Questions with your host, Dr. Iya Izebasi. Today we'll be doing histology practice questions. It is the third in the series, and I'm happy to say there is fun facts. Please, before you continue, subscribe, comment, like, and share this resource. You know, this is a free resource, and we need you to do that to keep our station floating. All right, fun facts. Can you identify these organ tissue types? There are three organ tissue types, and I've kept hints in those tissue types. Please stay with us to the end of the video to be able to get your answers. So let's go. Question number one. The gastric mucosa is lined by A, simple squamous cells, B, simple cuboidal epithelium, C, simple columnar epithelium, D, transitional. The answer is simple columnar epithelium because the stomach lining consists of simple columnar epithelial cells which secrete mucus and digestive enzymes. Question two. The most effective knife for sectioning hard materials is a sapphire, glass, steel, tungsten. The answer is tungsten carbide because tungsten carbide blades are extremely hard and effective for sectioning tough or calcified tissues. Question number three. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. True or false? True. This is because mitochondria generate ATP, that is the currency for power. The L, yes, the currency for power, and it has earned them the title powerhouse. Question four. Which of the statements accurately describes the phrase take section to water? A, hydrate and dry. B, dewax and stain. C, dealkalize and hydrate. D, dewax and hydrate. I'll go with that. These steps actually involve removing wax from the tissue section and hydrating it to prepare for staining. Question number five. Iron hematoxylin variants include the following: Weigert, Harris, Coles, and Gilles. Your answer is Weigert because Weigert's hematoxylin is an iron hematoxylin variant, while the others like Harris, Coles, and Gilles are alum hematoxylin variants. Question number. That's a nice gift. DASH is the process observed when intracytoplasmic enzymes are responsible for tissue degeneration. That will be autolysis, that's destruction of the cell by itself. And autoautolysis occurs due to self-digestion by enzymes which are located within the cell if tissue is not fixed. That is why fixation is very, very important. The next question. Decalcified specimens are rinsed in water to remove the remaining acid. So after you complete decalcification, your specimen should be placed directly in water. You want to be able to remove any acid and allow for the next process. Question number 8, replacing dehydrant with a substance that will be miscible with the embedding medium, which is in this case paraffin, with which the tissue must be impregnated, is called clearing or dealcoholization. That's a long word. So clearing involves removing alcohol from tissue, thereby allowing it to be impregnated with paraffin wax. Question number 9. When tissue is being processed, a vacuum automated system actually improves the efficiency of wax by A, speeding up the removal of the clearing agent, B, speeding up the removal of the impregnating agent, C, slowing down the removal of the clearing agent, D, speeding up the removal of the penetrating agent. I will go with A, and that is because when you use a vacuum, it helps you to remove clearing agent. and allows the wax to infiltrate tissue faster. Next question. Which of the following can be used for freezing frozen section specimens? Usually you use isopentane that is cooled by liquid nitrogen, because when you use this, it actually provides a rapid and even freezing, all right? And you use the isopentane because you want to avoid the formation of ice crystals. You know that ice crystal can damage tissues. So you don't use wet ice or benzene for freezing tissue sections. So your answer is A. Question number 11. The process where a hot plate is used to bake tissue sections. I didn't know they do home economics in histology. So the process where a hot plate is used to bake tissue sections onto slide to ensure that they adhere properly is called a bake-on process. Question number 12. Amyloid deposits are better represented when sectioned by one. The answer should be 1 to 4 micrometers. 1 to 4 micrometers. Please, not 4 to 8 micrometers. You can see a slide here that shows you where the amyloid deposits are. And amyloid deposits, why you want to use a 1 to 4 microns is that they are best visualized in very thin sections. And if you have a thinner section, you have greater clarity when demonstrating amyloid using special stains such as Congo red or crystal violet. So if you have sections that are too thick, they may actually obscure the detailed structure of the amyloid deposits, making them harder to observe clearly under a microscope. So question number 13. Sodium iodide is the most commonly used oxidizing agent for hematoxylin. Okay, you could use natural method, but if you want to use a chemical method, you could use the sodium iodide to help you to ripen the dye and make it suitable for staining. Question number 14. Nice looking diagram. What is this? The statement is correct about a flotation bar. Wow, looks nice. A, it removes folds from sections. Correct. It is used to remove wrinkles from sections. That's correct. It is used to stretch sections. That's correct. 95% alcohol may be added to the water to lower the surface tension. All of the statements are correct. Wow. These are different tissues that have a certain defect in them. You can see them. I love colors. I love histopathology because the colors are sweet. All right, back to business. What is wrong with the following tissue slides? A, the tissue was over-differentiated. Don't think so. The tissue is stained unevenly. It is stained unevenly, but not really that. It just looks like some colors are thicker than others. Well, C, debris from water bath has been captured in the slide. I don't think so. D, the tissue is folded. Yes, that is the answer. The tissue is folded because if you don't stretch out the tissues properly on the flotation bar before mounting on the slide, you could have this type of distortions occurring under the microscope. All right. Next question. Dash is used for mounting frozen sections when lipids need to be preserved. A, Farrant's medium. B, DPX mountain. C, xylene damar. D, trichloroethylene. Okay, the correct answer would be Farrant's medium, because when you want to demonstrate lipids, you need a medium that will not dissolve the lipids. So the correct mountain for frozen sections when demonstrating lipids will be your Farrant's medium. It is actually aqueous based, so it won't dissolve the lipids during mounting. Lipids are very sensitive and they will require medium that will not interfere with their structure. On the other hand, the other media, which is the DPX, the xylene, damar, and the trichloroethylene, are solvent-based and would actually dissolve the lipids, so they are not appropriate for lipid demonstration. Next question. Which facts are true about mounting media? A, they are medium based or they are medium used to stain sections permanent. B, they increase the refractive index of tissue. C, it is accompanied by using a cover slip. D, it serves as a mountain. In fact, all, A to C is true, but D is not true because you don't use mounting media as mordants. You use them to make stain sections permanent and increase the refractive index of tissues. Next question, question 18. The Gomori-Grocott methyamine silver method is widely used to demonstrate fungi. This is because um, they kind of like impart a black color to the fungal profiles, and the outside comes like a pale green color. You can see it on the slide. Background is green, the fungi are black. And also, this particular method will also pick up any carbohydrate that can be oxidized to aldehydes. And it also stains black, which is the reason why it is able to pick up fungi. All right. So, question number 19. All except one element is not stained using PAS. The answer will be protein because PAS can be used to stain glycogen, basement membranes, mucins, mucous substances, you know, not proteins. Okay, question number 20. Nice looking slide. You can see the glycogen is stained red inside them. All right, so best carmine stain is specifically used for demonstrating dash in tissue. Our answer will be glycogen because the best empirical stain for demonstration of glycogen is best carmine. It produces a bright red color for glycogen, as you can see on the slide here, where there's storage of glycogen, making it easy to visualize. Though PAS and PAS-D have the ability to detect glycogen, but if you really want a specific stain for glycogen, your best bet is best carmine stain. So, next question. What is James's stain used for in histopathology? A. James's stain is commonly used to identify mast cells among other cell types in tissue sections. B. It is a metachromatic stain that is useful for identifying parasitic infections like cutaneous leishmaniasis. C. In addition to leishmania, ginger stain is highly effective for identifying other parasites like Plasmodium, Trypanosoma, Babesia, Toxoplasma, and other parasites. D. All the above are true. There's a slide here showing staining using ginger stain. All right. Question 22. Pearls Prussian blue. Anytime you think pearl, think iron. Anything you want to forget, pearl, iron, pearl, iron. So pearl's Prussian blue reaction diagnostic uses include A, the identification of hemochromatosis, B, identification of excess iron deposits such as hemosiderin, C is used on bone marrow aspirates to indicate the levels of iron storage, D, all of the above. I will go with that. Why are peptidoglycans not glycose aminoglycans? A, no, they actually are. B, I don't know. It's good not to know. C, peptidoglycans are a distinct group of structural molecules found in bacterial cell walls, while glycosamine glycans are found in connective tissue of animals. D, none of the above. I would go with C. Question number 24. This is nice. This is really nice. All except one are cervical smear taking devices. A wooden spoon, I spatula, C endocervical brushes, D, a broom. Wow. So you can see the diagrams here. You have your eye spatula, you have your endocervical brushes, and you have your device. So explanation, a wooden spoon is not a recognized instrument for cervical smell collection. And unlike the eye spatula, the endocervical brushes and the device, which are all standard tools in cervical cytology. So don't mind this. When I first got the questions, I'm like, wow, so we can actually use a broom. And I was actually thinking of this. And when I researched, I found that that broom actually looks like this. So that is that. It's interesting. Question number 25. Dash smear specimen aids in the determination of gender. That's the sex of an individual. A. Cerebrospinal fluid. B. Urine. C. Pap smell. D, buccal smear. I will go with buccal smear because you actually have bar bodies in buccal smells, which are inactive X chromosomes, there's X chromosomes, which can actually help to determine the biological sex of an individual, and they are typically found exclusively in female mammals, including female humans. Question number 26. What is fine needle aspiration cytology used for? Well, it is most commonly used to identify, um, commonly used to biopsy newly identified masses. Let me take that question again, please. What is fine needle aspiration cytology used for? It is most commonly used to biopsy newly identified masses in the breast and thyroid, A. B, suspicious lymph nodes. C, suspicious skin masses. D, all of the above. I will go with all of the above. Usually it's used to biopsy these tissues. And when you are doing that, you use a 22 needle gauge. This is because it provides an adequate between tissue yield and minimal trauma to the patient. Your patient should be considered above every other thing in every procedure you're doing. Question number 27. Forensic entomology is A, the use of insects or arthropods in criminal investigation. B, the use of ENT in criminal investigation and suspicious skin masses. C, use of worms in criminal investigation. D, all of the above. I would go with use of insects, arthropods in criminal investigation. It's actually the forensic entomology. Entomology talks about insects or arthropods, and forensic entomology is the study of insects and their developmental stages to estimate the time of death in criminal investigations. This is morbid. Question number 28. I'm feeling goosebumps. Why does a corpse start to decompose from GIT? Why are these histo people so morbid? A, it is the most delicious part. I can testify to that. Goat's GIT is very, very delicious. So also cow GIT. B, the gastrointestinal tract is typically the first part of the body to undergo decomposition due to the presence of bacteria and digestive enzymes. C, no, the kidney actually go first because of the urine present in them. D, none of the above. I would go with no, 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 no. That's not the answer. The answer is the gastrointestinal tract is typically the first part of the body to undergo decomposition due to the presence of bacteria and digestive enzymes because the gut contains a large number of microorganisms that start breaking down so that they're dead. Sorry, I was actually thinking of that pepper soup. Forgive me. So question number 29. Gene staining is used for demonstrating A, DNA, B, RNA, C, proteins, D, mucin. My answer would go with DNA because gene stain is specific for DNA. It actually works by hydrolyzing DNA to produce aldehyde groups, and these aldehyde groups then react with your SCIF reagent to produce a magenta color. RNA and proteins are actually not demonstrated with this stain, and mucins require other types of histochemical stains. All right. So question number 30, and I think this is the last one. DNA is made up of the following building blocks except A, cytosine, B, adenine, C, thymine, D, uracil. Your answer is uracil because uracil is found in RNA, not DNA. DNA is made up of adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. So, this is your answer to the fun time. The first is long. You can see all those alveoli spaces. Spleen, anytime you see something like white pulp, red pulp, trabeculae, let it enter your head. Spleen, 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 spleen. That's why I've circled all this, all right? Then the last one is kidney. If you hear Bowman's capsule, you hear glomerulus, you hear tubules, whether proximal tubules, whatever you hear about that, note that you are looking at the kidney. You can see the glomeruli here, these fern-shaped things, all right? So, thank you so much for staying with me to the end of this video. I hope to see you very soon. Again, remain blessed. Do well in your exams. Take care. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share. Bye. Bye.